Example 3, solve for t sub L and t sub S. So once again, taking a look, the very first equation listed has all the variables in it. Very basic equation. RT on one side equals RT on the other side, different subscripts, so they're different R's and different T's. And once again, R sub L has a different version of itself. R sub S has a different version of itself, both numerical values, so they're both known. And then t sub S is equal to t sub L minus 5. So this one thing is equal to these two things. So good substitution policy is when you change one thing into multiple things, what do we need to do? If I change one thing into multiple things. Parentheses have to be used. So when I'm substituting t sub S with more than one thing, I'm going to have to put parentheses in on that one. So if we do our substituting, R sub L is going to change into 40. Nothing down here, again looking at the left-hand side, nothing says t sub L is equal to something, right? So t sub L gets to stay just as is, equals, R sub S is going to change to 80, and t sub S is going to change to t sub L minus 5. And again, good substitution policy, when you replace one thing with multiple things, parentheses must be used on the substitution. Once again, by substituting all three of the bottom things into the main equation, not replacing the one thing I wasn't told anything about, leaves me with an equation containing only a single variable, t sub L. If I were to distribute, I get 40 t sub L on the left, nothing happens during the distribution step on the left, 80 times t sub L, 80 times minus 5. I would probably move the 80 t sub L to the left. Notice it becomes negative 80. 40 minus 80 makes negative 40. Subtraction because the signs are different. Negative because 80 is bigger. Equals negative 400. Divide both sides by negative 40. That gets me t sub L happens to equal positive 10. Divide two negatives, make a positive. 400 divided by 40 equals 10. And then again, it says to find both t sub L and t sub S. So t sub L is equal to 10. T sub S is equal to something. If I just go right here, t sub S is equal to t sub L, which is 10 minus 5. So t sub S would equal 5. Once you get an answer, go back to one of the original equations, substitute in to find the other answer, or answers if there are.